It is not the gene that decides your destiny, but the environment in which this gene lives. This sentence alone is enough to overturn the way you see your body and your life. And in the first chapter of this book, Bruce Lipton takes us on an even more thrilling adventure inside a small transparent dish. That dish they call in laboratories a petri dish. Imagine the scene with me. In a quiet lab, under cold white lights, petri dishes are lined up on a table. Each one contains completely identical cells, stem cells carrying the same genetic code, no difference between them at all. But here the scientific magic begins. Lipton places each dish in a slightly different environment, a change in the salinity of the solution, or in the composition of elements, or in the pH level. Then he leaves the cells to live for days in this medium without interfering. And when he returned to examine them, he found the most important lesson of his life, which he called a lesson from the petri dish. In the first dish, the cells turned into muscle cells. In the second, they became fat cells. And in the third, they turned into bone cells. But wait a minute, they are all identical in their genetic code. So what changed their fate? Here the answer became clear. It is the environment in which the cell lives, not its DNA. This simple discovery at the level of cells led Lipton to a very profound idea. If the cells of the human body, which number in the trillions, are so affected by their immediate environment, then what shapes this internal environment inside your body? The answer that surprised him, and will surprise you too, is the internal environment of your body is determined by chemical and neural signals, which in turn are determined by your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and even your perception of what is happening around you. In other words, your body is constantly receiving orders from your consciousness, and every thought you plant in your mind turns into a chemical environment that sends commands to your genes, whether to remain dormant or become active, whether to produce strong cells or weak cells, whether to push your body toward disease or toward healing. This chapter demolishes one of the oldest scientific myths, that we are ruled by an unchangeable strand of DNA, and it throws open the door for us to understand the greater truth. Your internal environment, which you yourself create through your beliefs and perceptions, is stronger than your genes. And thus, from a small petri dish in a cold lab, came a message burning with hope. You are not a prisoner of your genes. You are the architect who builds your internal environment, and the genes will respond to what you build. Are you beginning to see now why Lipton said that changing your thoughts might be more important than any medicine you take? Stay with us, for in the coming chapters we will reveal how you can use this truth to completely reprogram your body and open a new page with your health and your life.